Okay, Rajat, let's start. I guess we are live.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So just hold on. Yeah. So, hello, everyone, and welcome to the 11th episode of HackerTV, the official podcast for Rajasthan's biggest student-run hackathon, AceHack. This year marks the fourth edition of AceHack, and we have already revealed our theme, Cyberpunk. The registrations are officially open, so if you haven't already registered, please make sure to sign up. If you have any questions, join our Discord server and raise a ticket there. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media. So, for today's hackathon, we have with us Rajat Jain. Rajat is a software developer, SDE2 at Microsoft, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Right, Rajat? Rajat works on web and iOS application development with expertise in Swift, React Native, and TypeScript. He has been instrumental in developing the core functionalities for Microsoft Designer. Rajat is also a dedicated mentor and having guided students in Python, MERN and data structures at Skill Academy and Newton School. Rajat was the first runner-up of SIH 2019 and served as a jury member for SIH 2022 while also delivering impactful sessions at JIIT University. So welcome, Rajat.
Hello. Thank
Yeah.
you for
So
inviting me here to this session. It's great being here, and also I am going to welcome the audience who are here to listen us, and welcome to the podcast.
thank you so much. At AceHack, we try to bring in the best mentors and the best people for podcast, so our participants and our viewers can like get the best exposure from the industry. So starting with the questions, uh, what inspired you to move from Amazon to Microsoft?
It's a big journey. So before Amazon, also though I have worked with few startups though in my college life. If you see, with those startups, I was working with Python and Django. Then, like when I was in college, I also got placement around 4 to 5 placements. I was in hand. One was for Infosys Power Programmer. Then it was Amazon. Then it was also Grofers, currently known as Blinkit.
LinkedIn. Yeah.
But then again, I decided to go in Amazon. It's a big MNC startup culture. I have already worked with them, been in office with them. So I wanted to explore big opportunities. But when joined, like in just 2 months, COVID came in 2020, and we flew back to home, and we were doing work from home and those. So at that time, like I like when it was around to like have a good situations there, I wanted to switch because it was like we were working from home first of all, and my office was in Bangalore. I don't want to go to that location as I am in NCR here. So I wanted something to okay, like I want to go to office, but I also don't want to leave my home too far. So
Yeah.
location was one of the factor, and second thing, after some time you also want a change in your job
Yeah.
or you like work you are doing, because there it was more on back end work. I wanted to do more on front end side, and I was not getting opportunity in that team. So I decided, okay, let's try new things and let's do our first official switch of career. And that's why I moved here. And I also saw the job opening. So they are working on this Microsoft design, in which team I am, and it's been a great team, like a great visionary product. And you are creating a, like you can say, customer centric product here, like which
Yeah.
customers are
Exactly.
directly using, right? But in Amazon, I was something working on backend and those stuff. I wanted to be
It
something on
was
the
not the work was not visible at Amazon, right?
yeah. So it's like my enthusiastic. If I am doing something, I can show someone. Okay, see, this is the work I am doing directly.
Like you feel like you're actually making an impact here, right?
Mainly that is the thing, and also location. So all these things combined together. There is not a particular thing. It's not about company was bad or something. It's all about me
Yeah.
personally. But it was my
Right.
personal choice. Let's make a switch. And here, I guess the product which they are, I basically come for the product here. It's amazing product, and that pulled me, and I am here from more than 3 years now.
So, as a designer myself, let me tell you, Microsoft Designer is one of the products I really love, because most of the times when there is a deadline and I have to design a very simple poster or something, a graphic like that, I just have to type in the prompts and it does like beautiful work, does beautiful things, and it exactly creates what I have in my mind most of the time. So like even when I'm like trying to design something myself, I can take inspiration from Microsoft Designer and then like work on that. And also if you see our Instagram and all the like posters we make for AceHack, most of them you will find the backgrounds and the posters we try to AI generate them,
Hmm.
because since we are
For the
a
audience, let me give an introduction as we are talking about designer. So, it is Microsoft Designer. It is a new product from Microsoft. You can just go to designer.microsoft.com or do a Bing search there, and you will get a beautiful product. You can just log in there and you will get some free credits. Try it out. You can create template, poster, DALI images like you see OpenAI. Previously, it started with Chat GPT, but now you can create images using those tools. It's AI generated images, AI generated posters, AI generated wallpapers. For even I use so many wallpapers daily with you. Like just I created. My
yeah.
app is also getting tested into. Available on Android, iOS, and even on web platforms. You can also install a Windows application for this, and definitely do try it out. Getting integrated with Microsoft 365 and so more.
It is a
I guess
beautiful
for
product.
college students, it's amazing. Like you can use it in your PPT. Just
Yeah,
you can design.
exactly.
I was creating a PPT yesterday, even for my like brown bag session in company, and you created 5 6 images, and it just give me those images. Okay, I don't need to search anywhere. Create it, copy it, paste it. That simple.
And what I feel the best part is that the credits renew every day. It's not like you'll find a lot of products where you can like do a thing and then you're stopped. You have to pay to use it again. Here at Designer, it renews every day, and then you have this unlimited amount of
Hmm,
resources that you can use at your hand. It's a
right.
beautiful thing. Personally, thank you so much for being like making this. Okay.
And just one more thing I want to clarify disclaimer. I am not representing company here. It's all my personal opinion. I am just a normal person, a software developer. So my perspective is just for myself. I am not representing any organization, entity, or company here.
Oh, exactly. So tell me, what is the biggest challenge you faced while working on Microsoft Designer?
So see, literally this team is full of challenges. You can see we are working here like a startup. You see, I just joined and this designer was in just the starting phase. It was not launched. We are working on some product which is going to launch at Microsoft level. So we are facing challenges from the first day, I will say, but I definitely like those challenges. And what helped me in these challenges is my previous experience, definitely. So I worked on 3 years in this development using Python, Django, or something, this HTML, CSS, those stuff, and definitely it helped me to overcome those challenges. You learn from challenges, then you are ready for other things. So it's day to day we are facing, like somewhere it is architecture issue, like how to solve this problem. This has not been solved previously, whether it is related to canvas, now in mobile, iOS, Swift. We need to improve the performance, we need to improve the lazy loading of the things, because in
Yeah.
mobile definitely people don't have that much good internet every time. You need to optimize the speed, you need to optimize resources. Mobiles are always limited resources. We can't just assume people will have so much, like you
Yeah.
can say, expensive or flagship phones. It should work on the normal models, below average models, etc. So like you can see, like optimizing the application performance, I guess, is the best challenge. And daily playing with these things.
So you are a developer, and you have to go to your office every day, and like you have to work there. So how do you juggle between being a developer and a mentor at all these different hackathons?
So it's a see mostly I see weekends we can get time, and definitely see Microsoft is very flexible on these things, right? Sometimes suppose you want to go somewhere, you have some emergency, you have some program, maybe do some work, maybe later on they don't ask something to us. Okay, what happened this day? What happened this day? So I guess we can Microsoft give this flexibility to employees so that they can wisely use their times, but definitely not impacting their productivity of work. We do take care of that, but we can shift the timings. Okay, I can take 2 3 hours of here, and then I will give back company those 2 3 hours, or
Okay.
I can use like in my free time, like after office I have some time, like we are doing this podcast, so this time we can utilize half an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and definitely on weekends or maybe some holiday, and we are having Saturday Sunday off. So and also not office is not compulsory, though I go to office daily. It's my personal choice, I like going to office. But yeah, then whatever time I get, and even like suppose I'm traveling, I can answer student questions, those who ask me on the Slack or in different communities. So this is how I manage that work.
Okay. So you have been a mentor at several hackathons, and
Mhm.
like I suppose you have mentored a lot of students. So would you like to share something like what is the most rewarding mentee success story?
Yeah, so even this year, I wanted to go to SIH. I have an invite from IIT Jammu, but due to some circumstances, I was not able to attend it. But basically, it's success stories. I have so many success stories. I have seen people from even non-tech background doing hard work, even non-tech background, even you can say art, CA kind of people are coming to this and they are doing great. Like the person who is doing a non-tech job and even getting a salary of more than 10 lakhs, I guess it's a big achievement for starting for a quick switch. So there is not a single name that won't be fair for those to take the name. I guess all people are doing very, very great. But yeah, it's about your dedication, how you are following your mentor, how you are managing your time. If you are doing that, anyone can do that. Right? So I see like love your work, what you are doing. If you love something, for example, front end you love more, go for the front end. If you love back end more, go for the back end. But if you are coming in this complete industry, you should have passion for it. If
Yeah,
you are just
exactly.
coming, okay, I will get the job of like 50 lakhs today, you may get sometime, but you will get bored. Either create your passion. You should have that focus or vision, what I am going to do here. If you have that and you like that, okay, then definitely you nobody will going to stop you from getting success. I have mentors, I have mentored many people in different organization personally also, and they are doing very well. Some of them are in like startups, like they were placed in Paytm and other companies too.
Wow. So yes, that is exactly what you said. Unless we have a passion for the field we are pursuing, it doesn't really matter. Like at one point of time, it is going to get stagnant if you don't have a passion, or like if
Hmm.
you're not actually interested in the field, right?
Right, right, correct.
So okay, so as a software engineer, can you tell us some common mistakes that software engineers make?
So it's not about just mistakes. Nobody wants to do mistakes. It's about like do work with focus. Many people just do, even in suppose take a small example. They are doing this algorithm coding. I guess in
Yeah.
college everyone do. They just read the question and jump to the solution. They say okay, I know this. I know this. Man, like you can see most of the people nowadays they have seen the solution before, they just apply it. They don't put their mind in it. Okay, this be solved in any other way? Take it like a puzzle. See, coding, solving problem is like a puzzle. Wherever you are, I can say even product management, it is solving a puzzle, solving a problem for the people. That is basically a product, a service. So if you can think about a problem with different solutions and their pros and cons, I guess that is the best thing to survive in the industry. And This is the mistake which I guess generally freshers make. They just rush for completing the work. No,
Yeah,
think about
they
it.
like just start learning all the code, all the algorithms and everything, and they
Yeah,
just when they're in exams or in the interviews, they just write it down and they're like, I
right.
remember this line
Not just
exactly.
like copy the page from internet or chat gpt as it is for your project, especially creating project. I will say for the students, like when I was in college, I have also seen people are taking github repository, cloning it and showing it to the teacher. It won't give you any good.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
if you are doing BTech for getting job, at least don't do it. If you have business, go definitely do anything. But if you want to get success in this industry, don't clone the project, don't clone the code. Write each and every word of yourself. First of all, it will give you confidence. Second, it will boost your knowledge. Thirdly, definitely you will be a good coder there. So
Again, then it all comes back to understanding what you want to do and having a passion for it, right?
right.
Unless you are really excited about your work.
Don't
Uh,
cheat from yourself. I guess I will give advice mostly from the student perspective. I guess our audience are those
yeah,
who want to
our
come in
audience
the
are actually
companies, or
students.
they are in college, and those who want to make a
Yes.
switch. So I guess this is the best thing. Don't cheat with yourself. Do try to write the code. And if even if you see, I say solution, like seeing the solution is not bad, but try to understand the solution. That is important.
Exactly. Unless and until we understand the code we write,
Yeah,
we cannot build upon it, right?
correct.
Like this is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. This is this is a very helpful thing that you said to me. Okay,
Hmm.
so you have been an SIH jury member.
Hmm.
So as an SIH jury member, what do you look for in your winning projects?
So it depends on many factor. Uh, in SIH, see, SIH format is particularly, I will say, little bit different than other hackathons. Why? SIH provide their own problem statements.
Yeah.
Few other hackathons do provide, but in other hackathons, people come up with their own solutions, right? So in SIH, it's about they have some guidelines. SIH provide us some guidelines like how will this project scale, how they have implemented the solutions. So I have seen even like in a problem statement there are 4 to 5 teams suppose in an area, and they're all doing same work. Problem is same for all of these.
Yeah.
They are solving the problem in similar way, but how they are managing the work, how they are skilled, how they have beautiful, how have they have knowledge of their skilled work, that is important. Okay, just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's about how they are implementing it, and at last how they are presenting it, I guess. Even if a project is like they have worked a lot, and but they are not able to tell the jury members how what they have done, how they have done, and how it is working, then I guess definitely no, they don't understand, right? We are not working with the any of the team member for whole hour, or for we only have 5 to 10 minutes. If someone can explain it, and secondary they can answer the question how they are handling the things, that is the most important thing, I guess. And then definitely their coding, how they are implementing, how they are approaching the solution, are they into the problem, or are they just time passing there, or they have built the project from maybe the college project or something. They have spent 1 month and they have come here for 1 hour. We can judge that because they can't answer they can't answer the question. And many times they have cloned, again this cloning thing, they have cloned the part of the project from here. Then if I ask the question, even by looking at the code I can see this is not a college student code, this is somewhere copied. And then when I ask them question, they are not able to give it. So definitely there is a negative impression. If you have copied it, tell openly, I have copied this code, but I'm working on a problem. That will be very good impression than if you are saying no, I have not copied it and you are code. So I guess definitely be honest and do hard work there. So these are the things definitely, and there are few pointers which SIH provide, or any hackathon, any of the organizer provide. These are the pointers
Yeah.
on what you need to judge. These are the things.
So in order to make a winning project for a hackathon, I guess the most important thing is to like work on it and like be able to understand your own code and to convey what you have
Hmm.
made.
Right.
If you,
Don't
yeah,
go in the hackathon just for the purpose of winning or just for the
yeah,
time pass. And also, to question back, I mentioned this have passion in it, and I guess hackathon is the best way to create the passion. Do participate in hackathons. Okay, do try to solve the problems. You will see how real world things happen, how real world solution, how real world problems are solved with the coding or these platforms. Then you will get definitely a better understanding of the things. And yeah, so hackathons are, do join the hackathons, like whether you know something or not. But do join and work in it, not just for time passing. Try to solve it whatever you can. I guess that is the,
actually like make a product
yeah,
or like solve a problem.
right.
Yeah, as a college student, I genuinely feel for hackathons. I try to like find any hackathon that is being organized near me or in some different city where I can travel to, and I
Mhm.
love being part of hackathons.
Right.
It is really, it is also an, I feel that we get also to like connect with people, right?
Mhm.
So
Correct. Correct. Yeah, definitely. You will get to connect many people there. You will
yeah,
create bonds. You will see how other people are solving the same problem. You will also,
yeah, exactly. Uh,
yeah.
and also like people like you, mentors are coming from big companies. You
Hmm.
can guide students there, and in person, like meeting somebody working at Microsoft or a big company like this in person, I guess that really helps in
Yeah,
like building
definitely.
your own career and taking advice, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
So what is let me ask you, what is one of the biggest lessons that you have learned by working at tech giants like Microsoft and Amazon, which you would like to share with us?
Um, the biggest lesson is basically here in big companies. Definitely, you are working on some product which has great impact. So you can't write the code anything. Again, just think, observe, test, and then deploy. So I don't have anything like lesson, but it is a journey, I will say. Yeah, every day you learn something, every month you learn something, you get a sprint, you get task. With every task, you learn a lesson. If you have made some mistakes, maybe, then learn from them and don't try to make these mistakes again, because every small mistake, these are big companies, it can have like, as much as they can have impact, they can also impact negatively. So you
Yeah,
need to make sure there that work with your you can say responsibly, and have credit of your work, whether it is positive, whether it is negative. So in
even like
startup,
even if you're making mistakes, like own your mistakes, that
yeah,
okay, this
own
is
your
my fault,
mistakes
right?
and try not to do those again. But if you
Yeah,
are doing those again and again, then
that
some
is serious.
fun, right? So these, like, but yeah, it's good to work with the big companies. Definitely, I have worked with both. So I like both. I like startups also. I like big companies also. But yeah, big companies definitely have more procedures, more tools, more processes, more documentation to follow. In startups, you are kind of freehand, like working on your college projects.
Whatever you want you can do in at
So
startups, right?
definitely, it increases with the responsibility and the size of the company. But definitely, you will get great minds to work in the big companies around the world.
So I believe, like as an SD too, much of your work is about problem solving only.
Mhm.
You approach problems and you try to solve it in different ways. Your team tries to solve it. So let me ask you, how do you approach solving a complex coding problem?
So it depends on the um, problem, like how what kind of problem it is. So sometimes it's about like architecture problem, sometimes it's a normal problem. Let me give you example. When I was in Amazon, there was a problem, not nobody has tell me, I already myself find a problem. So you first of all try to find the problems yourself. How we were creating an Excel sheet and doing the formatting manually and sending it to the vendor. Maybe developer daily is spending average time of around 40 to 60 minutes daily, which is not worth. It is manual effort. So what I created a Python script. I take the Excel file, unzip it, go into that Excel file, learn how Excel file works in deep. It is not using any Python library to create Excel sheet because it was a complex sheet, merging cell and so many things. So I created the script which accepts the JSON, create that file, and I uploaded it to. I created a pipeline which can create 2 3 files also with the same configuration, little bit whatever they want for different vendors, and it's all that problem of, like you can say, 1 hour developer time daily, which is a great improvement I have done, which is like hardly now even PM can create those files very easily, just changing the JSON here and there. So I'm very proud of that solution which I have applied there. So do try to find the solutions yourself. Second, suppose someone has given you the problem. Now think about it. I see, I observed it in step by step. First of all, can we solve this problem easily? Easily means brute force, obviously. Is there a way? Yes. Now try to find, like, create a mind map of it, or you can say create on paper, on your whiteboard, anywhere. Okay, this is the thing. How can we improve? Is this optimized? Is this not? If not, you don't, and obviously you will keep on improving it. Then you code it. This is second thing. But third, where a problem comes and you don't have a solution, there is the challenge. How will you solve the problem? How will you approach the complex problem, which means complex problems? So it's about, try to find, like, if this is happen, I can solve it. This I am not here. Try to go backtrack. Okay, I want to achieve this. If I have this state, I can come to this. If I have this state, I have come to this. So try to modify the problem, have a adapter in between. Like, okay, from this state, if I can go to this state, I can do this. So basically there will be some steps coming, and each step, when you join the dots, you will come to the solution. I have worked on so
Yeah,
many problems, though I cannot discuss those solutions here. It is confidential to the companies, but because something I found myself, something I sold, I can tell you. But it's about, okay, one way or another, can I modify this something? Try to find it on the internet whether people have done it. Try to ask your teammates whether they have seen something. Try to get your mentors
yeah,
whether they
like
have
to
done
collect
something.
the knowledge from all
Yeah.
the people.
Collect, maybe they say, okay, no, not this thing, but I have done this I have solved with this. Can you go to that state from the current problem? You can modify your problem. Okay, this data is not available. Can I get this data from somewhere, and then my problem is solved, right? So you are basically solving the puzzle pieces. You want those puzzle pieces to solve a puzzle. Get those pieces which are missing there, and then definitely you can approach the problem. Don't just come to the code, solve the problem, create a POC, maybe some random. Okay, do some changes anywhere, try to run whether it is working. Now improve your code, rewrite your whole code if possible, and then you are on a good solution.
Okay, so yeah, I guess being an engineer is like that only. Like solving problems is all about being an engineer, right?
I guess we are software engineer. If you say a real engineer also, right? Maybe
Yeah,
talk about civil engineer, right? They are also doing the same thing. I want to build this. How can I do this? I need a base. I need this support. I need this support. It's same thing. Just you need mind map, and you are doing it with coding.
you want to just like understand what the problem is, then
Hmm.
draw the dots and then connect them to find the
Yes.
solution, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So that is all about being an engineer, everyone. So you have been to a lot of hackathons, and like you have seen a lot of projects, I guess,
Hmm.
maybe hundreds of projects. So what would be one of the most innovative projects that you have ever seen?
Innovative project. I guess I have seen there was a hackathon winner project in UPES. I was judging UPES Dehradun also. So what they have done, people sitting remotely, they were solving the problem of something AR VR thing. If I am sitting here, I want to see, I am seeing these objects. So basically, like you see on Google Map nowadays, you have that blue dot comes, you are seeing in this direction, right?
Yeah.
So this kind of thing they have solved in 3D space. This person is looking in this area. And suppose you are in a virtual environment in this meta world. Okay, you are seeing here, another person is seeing there, so it creates the visual. Okay, it tells you that this person will be here. It will also be used for accessibility stuff in real world, and to tell people, I guess that was innovation. It had coding, it had AR/VR thing also, it had kind of gamification of the things. So all things were there. So I guess another one I liked about this mm, solving medicine problem using blockchain, like, or maybe even the FMCG products using blockchain. Currently what happens, suppose there is a soap, there are some frauds happening. They remove their dates and they put
Yeah.
the fake dates on there. So I guess that is a big challenge for the food industry also, like to store that information in a blockchain, have a unique QR code. Just solve this and it will give you, okay, this product has been done from it. If it is on blockchain, no one can tamper it. And that
It
QR code,
cannot be modified again. Like,
yeah, that QR code can tell you, no, this is the genuine product, and yes, it is here. So something problem, maybe for the medicine, maybe for the food, maybe for a product, like solving this assembly point issues. It can be for anything, for car reseller.
it can be applied at a lot of fields, I suppose.
Yes.
This is a very like this is a very innovative idea that I
Mhm.
heard.
Though I
Now,
have personally worked
yeah,
on this land registration using blockchains, that is also I find
yeah.
a bit interesting project.
All these things you said in my mind, like I'm running. How can I do this? Like, what would have been the thought process behind making these projects and all? I'm thinking right now in my head. It
Yeah.
is, yeah. I guess it is really fun to go to hackathons and like see so many innovative projects and find like so many people doing
Mm,
such new and creative things. I guess,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. So also, I would like to get some advice from you. What is the
Mhm.
one piece of advice you would give to an aspiring full stack developer?
So full stack developer always say, no, I want to go in every field, front end plus back end. I will say I'm also a full stack developer. First of all, do one thing. Do some language, whether you are choosing suppose front end or this Django framework. Stick with it. Don't say I will do Java also, I will do Python also, I will do this Swift also. No. Do stick with one for some time. Be master it, then learn other languages. It can be with the front end framework also, it can be with the back end framework also, and then expand your knowledge. At least you know, I am expert in this now. Now I can build anything because basic knowledge I have already, and that you will get with doing projects. For 2 to 3 years, I have worked on Django only, but because when I shifted to the other languages also, it was easy for me to shift because I know the basic of development, I know coding, I know algorithms. It's just about syntax change, and that is good. Even
So
like around.
you're saying that it is important to master one language
Hmm.
first and then move to other language
Yeah,
because
in full stack also, whether first of all master your backend or master your front end, but start with mastering one of the thing and then expand your horizon.
we see a lot of college students, they're like learning three languages at the
Hmm.
same time, or like they'll 1 week they'll learn Python,
Hmm.
basics of Python they have done, and then they'll shift to Java, and then they are shifting languages
Right.
very regularly. So I guess that is not
Yeah,
correct.
I guess basic shifting is okay if you are, let's say, suppose 2 days Python, 2 days Java, but you have got the information. Now, one language make your master language. That anything I can do in that. Okay, just take, no, not try to master both languages. First one and then second one. Basic knowledge taking everything, it's okay, but don't invest your 1 month, 2 month, 3 month in that. So,
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Also, what is one? Sorry, what is the secret of what is the secret hackathon strategy that you would suggest for creating impactful solutions?
first will have impactful problem. Have a great problem which is hard to solve. Try to solve that. Obviously,
Which
your
is like a
solution.
real world problem,
Yeah.
like affecting a
Real
lot
world
of people.
problem. Have you faced that problem before? Don't just go, okay, I will solve this. Hundreds of people are also solving this and nobody is deploying that problem. So don't go with the problem which already many people are doing, And there are some, for example, in college I have seen many people are creating this library management system project, e-commerce. Though see, again, for learning, definitely a beginner can do these projects. But for hackathon, we are talking about, don't go with the common projects, though, with the common things. Okay, we will do this. You are creating again, and many people nowadays, again, like I have seen, okay, we have created a women safety app. Oh, why? There are thousands of women safety app. I'm not sure who will use them. Okay, secondly, don't try to involve government solutions in that. Okay, if government will support my solution, then it will be success, else no. Many people say we will include Aadhaar card authentication and we will include this and this. Why?
Mhm.
Will they give you the permission? No. Try to have some problems which don't include these. It can work on your own. Then obviously its impact will be great. I'm not saying women's safety is not important.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if we can incorporate something like really new and
Yes,
groundbreaking in the app, right?
new, and think on the scalable solution. And if you are really passionate about that problem, do reach out to the government officials or this SIH platform. Then show your impact there. Don't leave it just for the hackathon. Okay, so that is the thing. Either have a good problem, or if you are using a common one, have little bit out of the box thinking and stick with that to go to the production. Then this is the
Yeah.
thing, and I guess that will be impactful. If you are doing normal library management system in hackathon and you don't have any vision, you don't even think I will deploy it to my college, then there is no use. It is not an impacting solution. So have a good problem, try to find the solution, try to approach it, and try to approach the people who can use that
Who
solution.
can actually use and who can actually help in the project, right?
Correct. That is actually the main motive. Main motive of hackathon is not winning the money prize 20,000, 1 lakh, or 2 lakh. It's just about whether you can create a problem that
If we
can
can help out people,
create a.
right? Yeah.
Yes. So that's why the big companies do hackathons, so that they can get the idea and they can solve their problem with those hackathons, and they can take those solutions further.
Yeah, this is a great thing. So you have been to a lot of hackathons. How what do you feel? How do hackathons shape the next generation of developers?
It is shaping me also nowadays, you can say. So see, this Microsoft do have internal hackathons every 6 months. It is not just about any next generation. Definitely it will help
Okay,
all
so it is like
work.
these internal hackathons are like for the employees working at
Yeah,
Microsoft.
correct. These are
Oh, wow.
these are internal to Microsoft, and they, again, their motive is to improve their product. They want to come up with a good solution. Definitely they have prize money and so many things, but it's about hackathon is you are hacking something to get solving a problem. Main thing is just this one. It's again, if any fresher is doing this, it means they are building their skill, they are learning new skill, they are learning problem solving. If an expert is doing this, it's just about there is some fun. Okay, they are working on something else apart from their daily work. They get something interesting to doing which they wanted to do. It's everything. Okay, its perspective changes, but hackathon main motive is to find the solution of the problem, and that is very important for the next generation developers to know how. And definitely it gives you a perspective. It gives you the environment how you can really work on a great world problem or a project or a code. Like in college what happens, okay, create this code, but you don't know how that code will actually integrate in a part of application and then be used. When you do a project in hackathon, you work from end to end. You create front end, you join with the back end. Now suppose there is a ML model, your backend person will integrate, create a function code there, and will return the response. You get end to end working of the application. And I guess that is very important for any starting student who are going to be entering the industry, to know like how things work.
Okay. Uh, okay, so what would be the wildest memory that you have from participating or judging a hackathon?
Uh, not that much, but it's about. Sometimes people come up with very low energy. Yes, so we will be doing this like this. If we ask some question, yes, sir, we can do that. No, no, why? Counter your questioner or the judge. Like, why? Can you do that? Do you have answer for that? Like, do you have competitors? Have enthusiast with them.
Yeah,
That is
because it
why.
is your product, it is your project, right? So you
Yeah,
should be
you should
excited
know
about.
about it. You are participating in that. It's okay. Sometimes people are shy. I have seen first year uh, students also. It's okay. I'm not making fun of them, but I want to tell, have confidence and be bold, right? Have confidence, answer questions. If you don't know the answer, tell, sir, we don't know. Definitely, we will try to solve this. Simple.
So like they should be confident about like whatever things they have made, and they should be
Yes,
like bold.
and spend some time before hackathon, like resolving. Like even if there are two members, they can cross question each other. Tell me, if I ask you this question, how will you answer this? Then they will ask something else. I guess this is the best way. We do this with before every hackathon. Okay, let's do this. I will cross question if this is the question they ask. This is the question they ask. I guess it is the best way. So when people don't answer the questions, they are just playing and standing. We don't like that. Nobody likes them.
Okay, so yeah, so you should like have a idea of your own
Hmm.
project, and you should have a FAQ of your project prepared. Like you should know what the mentor or the judge can ask from here,
Yes,
right?
it's also, I guess, basically if you are preparing for the interview also, you should also have confidence in
Yeah.
how can you mock yourself. Try to present yourself. That is the thing.
Okay. So let me ask you something personal. So what would be your proudest moment in your tech career?
So many. So I have already told you
Please share one.
few of the
Yeah.
things. So this thing, I have created a pipeline which I solve the problem of saving 1 hour hackathon time. Here also in Microsoft, I have written some of the script which can help in finding the errors in the localization file without manual intervention. Because see, these application of Microsoft, they are in many languages like Hindi, English, they are in
Yeah.
Arabic, they are in Japanese, they are in Korean, and I even don't know
Any
Spanish.
language we can think of, like,
And there are translations done, but sometimes it happens that translation does not happen, something fail. How will you get to know? So just write a very, very small script, very simple, and it has solved in finding so many issues in the product. Okay, these are not localized, and definitely improving the quality of product. These, like, proudest moment can be an even small impact. Just writing simple, even college student can write that script. It's that simple. But again, the impact is more. Nobody's thinking out of the box. I can also solve this problem, right? And again, it's not about career. Whenever I feel like a student or my mentee mentor, sorry, mentee is getting some placement, they are getting their problem. So I guess every moment is a proud moment. If from this session also, though I can't see the audience, but if I can change the mindset of one people to do hard work, they get something from me. This is a proud moment for me, that yes, I am here, I am investing my time, right? And somebody is
yeah.
getting out of it. That is, every moment is a proud moment for me. Whenever I solve a problem, I push my code, it is a proud moment for me. I have done something, I have solved a problem here.
This I would say you should be proud of this podcast also, because the things you have said personally, as an engineering student,
Hmm.
some of the things that you said, I like it. It has had a really great impact on me. There are things in my mind that I'm thinking right now that yes,
Definitely.
Rajat sir said this, so maybe I should be more passionate about these things, and like maybe I should give more focus to something.
Yeah.
Like all these things are going on in my head right now. So I would love to thank you so much for like uh,
Thank
you
you.
know giving me these advices.
Uh-huh.
And all of the people who are going to see this podcast, they are also going to like find this podcast very enriching and very enlightening.
Definitely.
So you have been a mentor at a lot of for a long time, right? You have been a mentor for a long time at hackathons.
Mhm.
So how has mentoring shaped your own growth?
Very much. I will say I was very shy student when I entered the college. You will say that champu kind of thing you can think about. But just a second. But when you learn, when you interact with the people, it gives you a confidence. The first great confidence I get in my third year is starting when I gave a session in DIT for the fourth year students. You can see in Python, a third year student is going to conduct a session for the fourth year students.
For the senior.
Definitely. And see, the Python language complete workshop, it went for the 2 to 3 days. And I guess definitely if you are doing something like nobody else is doing, definitely it will help you in your growth. And that is also mentoring. You are
Yeah,
teaching someone, you are helping someone, you are mentor is not something you just need to be a coach like me. You can mentor your juniors, you are here, you can mentor your siblings, you can mentor someone who is going to enter in your family members. Mentoring is anyway. If someone is asking you question, mentoring is with friends also. If someone
yeah.
is telling me, my friend help me with this, you are mentoring them. But with
Guiding them to the right path.
good way,
Yeah,
with the good faith, in a good way. Don't mislead them. That is the most important part. If you are helping someone, don't do something. Okay, if I will tell them, they will be beyond me. No, why? They
yeah,
can see, if you don't mentor them, someone else will mentor them, and the person who is mentoring them, definitely he is going to be beyond you. So knowledge, as much as you spend the knowledge, it increases. How? Even if you say, okay, I will explain you this thing. Before explaining, you will learn that thing, how that is done. And that is the most learning part. Then other people will ask you question. You don't know, that is not a problem. But you will try to find the solution of those problems. Okay, he or she has asked me the question. Let's see how to solve it. What is the solution for that? Definitely, because see, in human, you can see, as a human, we learn through questions. ये चीज कैसे होगी, ये
yeah.
कैसे करेंगे, यही तो है। हम ह्यूमन कैसे लर्न कर रहे हैं। मशीन को देख लो, द मशीन लर्निंग, हाउ इट इवॉल्व्स, it evolves. Okay, if how it is done, it has a solution. How it is done, it has solution. From our LKG, UKG, first, second, we are solving the problems. We are
It's
giving
just
answer to the
questions and
problem.
answers, right?
We are giving answer to the problem. So if you are finding the answers for the others problem also, definitely you are having your mind, and you are having two people more mind. So it will definitely help solving your problem. Definitely mentor anywhere in any field. It's not about age. I have mentored even 10-year younger. There was a student who was a CA, and very aged than me, and I have mentored them. It's okay. Age doesn't matter. It's about knowledge. If you have a knowledge of a domain someone wants, that is mentoring. That's all. Your parents are
You
your
share it
friends
with the
also.
people, right? The more I also actually feel is that, like, the more you share your knowledge on a particular topic, you're also getting exposure to more and more questions from the topic. Like, it could be that my mind could not come up with this particular question on this topic, but
Mm-hmm.
when I shared it with my juniors or somebody, they came up with that question, and now I am thinking that, wow, why did I never think of this question,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
So
that's the thing.
so these things, like, help one person learn, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I feel like mentoring is like one of the, like, really great things that
Mhm.
helps you grow and helps you learn also.
Right.
Rajat, you use a lot of frameworks and you use a lot of languages and tech
Mhm.
tools. Uh, do you mind telling us which one would be your favorite tech tool or framework, that, like, the one you stand by, that यही सबसे अच्छा है इस, you, I cannot say anything against that in front of you.
I guess everyone knows the answer. It's no Microsoft Copilot. Nothing can beat it right now. You can
Yes.
get any answer, and this, you can say, designer is also going to be part of, or it is part of Copilot family only. This AI etc. thing. Though I'm not sure how it is linked, but it is. If you are a student, go with that. Second, I will recommend use Edge browser. Why? It has directly inbuilt extension, right side window. Just select your content on the left side, open the Copilot, ask it to
And
summary. It will do it. You don't need any extension, right? Edge browser is my daily. It's not I am telling I am in Microsoft, but it is my default browser in mobile and here also just because of Copilot integration. Definitely, if you are a student, I have personally tell a student to use it and they have come up with the great feedback. Yes, it is very, very faster for that because the college student don't have hand laptop. It is literally faster. It has great optimization and Copilot integration free again. So do try it out. It is a great tool. Second, like again, there are some technical tools for everything. Like you have Charles, you have any like Postman kind of these tools. There are other open source tools also.
I,
Um,
as a student, I like for my college work and for my educational needs, I do use actually my Microsoft Edge because
mhm.
I can manage multiple accounts, Microsoft account and then
Yeah.
a Google account differently, and the Copilot is actually a great help for that.
But again, use that tool wisely. Don't copy paste. I again say, as a student, it is advice for all the viewers. Do use it for your learning. You get all the things at one place. Even I will say, use Bing search. Why? It gives you Copilot results side by
Yeah,
side with search results. Okay,
yeah.
and I can like you can take a promise from me. Its search results are no less compared than other search engines. It you will get
It is the
best
same
out.
thing most.
But
Yeah,
what saves my time? That Copilot summary. Again,
that
amazing.
yeah.
If you want to save your time, amazing tool.
Okay. You see, the tech world is always changing. There are new technologies coming. The
Mhm.
AI is getting smarter every day,
Mhm.
right? So there is so much happening in the tech world. So how do you keep up with this ever-changing like tech trend?
Yes. So first of all, I guess let me take with this Copilot only. Many people say they like AI will write our code. Yes. So yes, definitely. But if you keep on doing this, like you are using Copilot, you are copy pasting your code, it will replace you because you are using AI now. Use it to learn and get better solutions from there. Get better solution. Write your own code. Then definitely nobody is going to. Second thing, work on your basics. If you are working like you are in a college, so you must be learning networking concepts, how a request is made. People say it is very boring in we just need to do algorithm focus to get in the company. You will get in the company, but actually the things that will be coming, that networking goes, what is TCP protocol, how request goes, how what is SSL proxy, how can you use a proxy to interrupt the request. These things come in day-to-day life. Even threading concept, many people don't even understand in college what is this threading, how it works, a semaphore, etc. And there are different things. These algorithms are important, but networking and these all things are actually side by side important with that. So if you work on your basics, because see I have transitioned around 1 year back to the Swift language. It was very easy for me to transition. Yeah, it was 2 3 4 weeks of effort. I was not able to understand things, but eventually it was a very easy shift because my concepts were strong. Okay, how application work, it was just web. Now it mobile, syntax is changed, but concept will remain same. How you can create function, how you will create classes, methods, those things definitely will remain same. So work on your basics, and go deep dive into something. Definitely use Microsoft Copilot tools and other tools whatever available, to create your PPTs, to create your designs, like this designer. But again, if you are directly copy pasting the things, that will be a problem.
Yeah.
Use this tool to be on the edge of the others. Use latest tools, I will say, to be edge on the other. But yeah, use these tools wisely, because if you don't even use these tools, you will be lag behind. Definitely, you will be lagging behind. You need to go in the journey by using these tools, then you will be above others, definitely. So
You
yeah.
need to be a part of this
Yes.
changing tech
and,
world too.
and it's not about changing. Keep your mind flexible. Whatever work I will get, I will do that. Many people is saying, no, I will only do the back end work, I will only do the front end. No, whatever you get, Because change is something, परिवर्तन तो संसार का नियम है, हम इसको
Change
change
is the only constant. Yes, सही
so
बात है.
fashion will change, your things will change, your clothes will change, your mobile will change. So why not technology or industry will change? Definitely it will change. It will come up with the new things. Just think about your mobile can do the entire thing 10 year back even a PC can't do. So this mobile, even this mobile you can see it can do like I guess best of the phone we have in the world. So what can we do? So it's about technology will think, it's just about your mindset, have a growth mindset, keep on learning, have faith in you, find the mentors, and yeah, talk with them, open up, contribute in the open source communities if you want, connect with me on the LinkedIn. My LinkedIn handle is slash Rajat Jain hyphen cs, though even I have link also, you can just find me on the
We
LinkedIn.
will also post your LinkedIn in our podcast description, so like it is easier for the viewers to find you.
Yeah, so yeah, do paste it. I am putting it here in the chat. Not sure how to reach there, but definitely do. You
No,
can reach out
we
to
will
me over the
definitely.
LinkedIn through Rajat Jain hyphen CS. This is my LinkedIn URL. Definitely do share your queries there. I will see. I get a lot of requests daily. So, but yeah, definitely. If I see your request, I will reply. If I did again miss it like in some this crowd, so definitely. But yeah, be connect with me, follow me. If I get any job opportunity, I definitely post there whatever I can. And yeah, that's all. And yeah, again, though this is one session we are doing, if you want me with any other session or any other hackathon, definitely to try to
Definitely,
connect with
definitely.
me, and I will be happy to help a student anyway.
Yeah. So I guess we are running out of time. It's almost an hour since we started.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, while closing, I'd like to ask you one last question.
Mm-hmm.
What is your advice for like people coming to hackathons who are like trying to win? And like, what is your advice? Like, we organize this AceHack every year. It is Rajasthan's largest student-run hackathon. So we see a lot of people, and a lot of people come with very mind-blowing projects. As organizers, we like find a lot of new things that we have never seen.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you give an advice to the people coming for ASAC and who want to participate in ASAC?
So do a little bit research before doing any project. See, are there any players in the industry? How they are solving the problem? Are you doing the same or are you doing something different? Try to do something different. I guess this is the very important. The problem you are solving, what is the impact? Try to think about the scalability, though it is not that much important on priority. It comes little bit later. Scalability thing, definitely try to involve members. There are something in some hackathons, no, these are my friend but they are not good. It's okay, you can take your friend but give them some responsibility. If they are not good in tech, give them create ppt or do some research, give them research work. Okay, every person is important, but try to involve them, ask them, do this, create ppt, you need to answer question, give them the knowledge. In this way they will also grow and you will work as a team. So
Yeah,
working as a team, if you have a good team, see, every person can be a good. Even if a person is shy, don't exclude them. Include them. Try to ask them, okay, what interests you? Which part can you handle? Can you handle our presentation part? Can you handle our research part, development part, front end part, cloud part, back end part? There is some way or another. One person can. Okay, so be work, do some research, have good solution, and come with the faith we will change the world with our solution, not just for earning a prize or something. If you are solving a good problem, you will be definitely going to the winner. And yeah, all the best to all the participants of this hackathon. And yeah, happy hacking.
thank you so much. It was lovely meeting you. And personally, as I said before, the things you said, I'm going to remember them. I'm going to keep them with me because like there were a lot of new things that I learned. Thank you so much for being a part of this hackathon and this podcast series that we are running. Thank you
Right.
so much.
So I also have my YouTube, but I'm not that much active. I will be starting soon. That is
Yeah,
in. So yeah, definitely you can reach out to me there as well. I have some Python videos do in Hindi
Yeah,
also.
I was watching those today. Yeah.
So you can do subscribe there also. And definitely LinkedIn is there and any other platform. Though I have a link tree link on my LinkedIn also. You can definitely check my other profiles. So thank you so much for inviting me and having me here. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rajat. It was so nice.